excited because it's an opening of a show of some of my new work, including these two pieces, which are called Verdigris Robe and Vermilion Robe. And they're based on a lot of the iconography that I've used in my work for years and years. The robe and the figure and the T-shape, which seems to crop up in my work all the time. Come with me and we'll take a look around at some of the other pieces. This is a series that I just finished recently. It's called Campfire Points, and it's made from mixed media, primarily with encaustic, acrylic, and paper mache. I like the idea of old myths being told around the campfire, and these represent to me kind of the relics of the old stories, and you can poke through the ashes to see what the message is. This piece is another piece in the Robe series, but it's more of a landscape. It's called Eldo Bridge, and it represents to me the wisdom in the old burial grounds and the strata of land in the Southwest. I really like this piece, except it took me about 4 months to finish because I kept changing my mind about what I wanted it to look like, but I'm happy with it now. This piece is called Trapped in Amber, and it resonates with me on a lot of levels because it has a lot of the images that I used in my past collages when I first started getting back into art about 5 years ago. Yet it also has some encaustic elements, and it has some mixed media collage elements that I really like. But it reminds me of where I've been and where I'm going. I kind of feel like a tour guide, but I wanted to show you this piece because it shows my new interest in encaustic. There are layers and layers of wax on this canvas, and I've gone back in and taken away paint and layers and scraped into it and added to it. It's been an additive and a subtractive project, and I like it a lot. It's a triptych. Onward on the tour, this is another series done in large cedar boxes, and this one I call the series Copper Cone, K-O-A-N, because a cone is kind of a mysterious little puzzle that you need to solve, and that's sort of what these pieces represent to me. They have fragments and shards that are in my work all the time, fragments and shards of little images and symbols and archetypes that people can figure out and find answers of their own. This was a fun series to make. We're upstairs now in this wonderful old house, and this is a piece that's real atypical, but it was one that wanted to be painted, and I call it The Bargain. So I don't know what the bargain is between this woman and this bird, but there's a bargain going on here. So check it out and see if you have the answer to that bargain. These are two paintings that also show a lot of the encaustic texture that I've been working with. This one is called Spellcaster, and this one is called Lookouts. They're both really, really abstract, but they're also kind of connected in imagery and symbolism. And I like them. Well, obviously I like them because I painted them, but I like the way the encaustic works, particularly with the texture over some of the acrylic paint. So yeah, it's a nice pair, and I had fun doing these. This is called Badger's Mother, and it's one of the dance series that I was working on. Again, I seem to always gravitate toward those kind of turquoise and oranges and blacks, but this is a series of 3 dancers that are really birds on the inside, but appear to be, or badgers or animals on the inside, but appear to be sort of shamanistic on the outside. So yeah, Badger's Mother. And speaking of birds, this is my favorite piece in the whole show. I did it finished it up just last week. It's called Stroll, and it's about, again, a conversation, a mythical conversation between these two birds. And what they're talking about, I'd sure like to know. But as the artist, I only paint them. I don't over-listen and listen in on what they're saying. So this is Stroll, and I want to do some more painting.